Yo. How we doing? What's up, dude? Dude, you're world traveling, fucking. Just look at this new guy, just all fucking cultured up with the furry jacket and a Rolex. How do we do it? We made it. One, we want to stop spending so much time trying to think of like something to say on a video for content to sell our product and service, because people just don't give a fuck. It's like, ooh, I'm thinking of the same thing, another hook, another song. It's just in the noise, right? But the people, you guys, getting to know you, knowing your story, seeing who you're working with, our story as a collective starting to grow, the more cool people we bring in and the more those storylines cross. Like McHenry's our homeboy, he's building his restaurants, these guys are doing the roofs, I'm doing bricks and my art, and then like Winnie, the tattoo artist guy, my buddy, he's got tons of followers. He wants to be in here. He was like, Ferrari Salt Lake reached out. They're talking about shooting their cars, their media, and so Winnie's like, I got an idea for some content. I want to tattoo someone in the Ferrari. And then I'll get like millions of views. I'm like,
that's gonna be nuts.
Exactly. Because as soon as you do that, I take those views and go talk to Ferrari and Blazer and all them, be like, you want to come be one of our outside clients and bring them in? Bumps the revenue. We have more revenue to spend on the operations and creative in here. So it's just kind of like this flywheel, right? It's all about
seeing it. It's already working so well. That's what's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's kind of, it surprised us too. We gotta act like we know what the fuck we're doing, but we're like, whoa. We kind of knew, but oh shit, great. Yeah.
It's working so well. I love it. Cool, man. So give us the lay of the land here. These guys don't really know what these things are. I mean, I kind of know what the layout is, but let's hear it from you. What's the updated version? Where's everything going to be? What's this place going to look like when it's done?
Hell yeah. Okay. So this whole thing, you guys can kind of see it. This went up just this week. We poured these footings and these guys are flying. So by the end of next week, this whole floor is going to be up. All the steel in the roof, they're putting that in right there. So this is second floor mezzanine. There's going to be staircase on that side going up there. And then there'll be stairs coming down the front over here. And then these are the offices from here back. And then this will be a cantilevered walkway that goes along the front of all of them and looks over.
Cool. What's going underneath?
So this is the conference room from here to here. And that's gonna have like a big 16-foot concrete table in there.
So that's gonna be where we have our sales meetings.
Let's go.
And then we'll have our office up there for like.
So now, and it's not just like
smaller groups.
No regular drywall. Like we got slate concrete going on all the walls with street art that's going to be on there, and then lighting and LED is really important for me because we'll have a day mode on this building. Like I'm a little like Elon. We got day mode and we got 2 night modes. We got night mode that's classy, like a lot of amber lighting and shit, and then we got night mode neon with the lasers, with all the spot beam lights and all that shit. So we could like. Being more creative, like when we're having a meeting, you guys have a meeting in here and you got a bunch of guys sitting around a table. Josh is doing like high quality photography and then color grading all these where you guys are all planning, and we got like spot beam lights on it and shit. You guys are like fucking rock stars just having a normal
just
meeting.
Showing up.
Showing up. So no content production, no thinking about it. Of course we have podcast studios right here. You can sit down and do like, I want to talk about something specific. I want to do this. We want to do a podcast. We want to do a sales video. Great, that's for that. But the majority of all the content, we're just doing what we do. He is turning it into rockstar stuff. The building is content rich with all the lighting and all this. People are gonna be looking at shit like, what is this?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's a roofing company meeting. Like, what? That's fucking boring. It's like, no, it's not. No, it ain't.
And then we pan over here, and we got on this side. This is where the cars are gonna be, right? Yeah,
so this side, so the whole thing is like social club, our business club, our business collective, brand house, and then media house. So media is the functional, the social club is for our lives. Like the other big element of this, honestly, obviously the views and the growth and all that is the functional. But I just want to be around my homies. I want to be around builders. Like I get fulfilled, our businesses grow great. We need money, we want all that. I want to do every day cool shit with cool people. And the more creative shit we can do, this business funds our more creative, fun ideas to integrate into our businesses. Like, oh, we got to go do this crazy shit. Yeah, the media guys want to film that. That's good for us. We're gonna send the infrastructure out to go film it. So think of more crazy shit,
bro. We're gonna be keeping these guys busy.
Yeah.
The stuff we got going on.
You're the only one in here I'm a little worried about. I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Make sure the
or
good.
Like, I'm coming. Yeah. So the idea is to blend all this together, right? Because like my whole vision with this is, I don't really want a fucking job. I want like. I wrote down on a piece of paper, I was like, if I had $30 million today and that was in my account, what would I do for fun to kill time? That has to be my business. It's like, I want a big ass warehouse. I love street art and cars. I want all my homies around. I've got 20 years experience in scaling and building businesses and finance and a lot of contacts. I can leverage all that and pour that into other people's businesses. That's more fulfilling for me. That builds my business, byproduct. Great. So that's why this side here, 5 4-post lifts, this will be for the supercars. And it's not a lot of cars, that's not kind of the point of the business, but it puts a backdrop in there that, one, is sick. We all have cars, we love that. But 2, with Lambos and Ferraris parked in your brand house, our brands now get
elevated.
That cachet. Like, we are premium brand because those are in here.
Yeah.
And the guys who own those are also guys probably have a lot of big houses, or they want to do investment, or they want to grow, or they want us to do whatever. Those are guys we want to know. And they want to know us because those guys love young founders, go-getters, artists, creators. So there's a good mix. They'll find us.
It's us. We're parking our cars.
We're parking our cars there, but they'll find us. They've already, honestly, we had 2 or 3 people a day lately kind of stopping by, asking how do we be members, what kind of shit, what's going on, and I don't have any marketing, I haven't spent a dollar. All we've done is dig holes. And people are like, half these offices are full. We got probably 3 or 4 guys with cars coming, and once this starts to actually look real, I don't think we'll have to do a ton of outreach. And really my thing is like, the whole model here is to, when I'm comparing this and thinking through this, is like, I want to provide so much overvalue to the 14 that are in here that we can hand pick the 14, because that's what's going to make this thing. So the price of the office is at $24.95 and $5,000 for all your media. So all your media, long and short format, the event space, you can have the building 1 night a week for your company with all media, all the production, podcasting, the offices, all this shit. So $5,000 for that media. You can't get a kid with a video camera to come do that. And then you get, yeah. Yeah, and the cross posting of all the brands. So then my job is to go pull in all the big brands and get us 10 million views by next year. So like that, because that is not what makes the money for this company. That is what makes this special and gets this whole thing running and the buildings covered. Then the media company angle for me, all the views, the brand deals, the outside clients, they're paying 10, 20 grand a month, whatever they want. That's where we start to scale for revenue for the business. And the more that makes, the more it gets poured in, the more flywheel goes, and then we reinvest. I'm already looking at, I'll spend 10% of our revenue on the ads for you guys as part of that. I don't even need to charge you for that, because the more ads, the more business you get, the more visibility, the more it comes back. Yeah. So it's like, keep this as low as possible and way overvalue the deliverables inside. Let the media company in the outside scale, and then next one in Scottsdale, next one here, and the more we open those, the more international coverage we get, right? So I want to open a roofing company in Scottsdale next, or I want to move a division or that, boom, customer base, right? So that's the idea. But mainly, once that's running, great, I want to have fun.
I love it.
Yeah, so this is like a flex space. We're looking at, we can park more cars there underneath if we want, or we'll see when we all get in here who is there. Winnie might want to put tattoo tables and shit in there and run his shop out of there. We might want to put a gym and cold plunge and sauna in there. We might want it as Legend Motor Co. Do you know those guys?
No.
So they build like the
familiar to you, Ethan?
$250,000 Defenders.
Utah?
They build these Defenders that are crazy, like $300,000 1970s Defenders that are all top to bottom new.
Yeah.
So he's getting an office in here, and so he wants, like, if I put a Defender in there and bring people in and fly clients in, and I'm like, yeah, your 7,500 would cover your office, all your media, your clients, the spot to come in, we'll produce it.
Epic.
Those things are sick. Look at those.
Yeah.
That's dope.
That's dope.
So Nick's a homeboy. So that space is flex, big conference room, the concrete table with like 20 chairs. The light I got is like this X herringbone, crazy LED looking thing that'll be hanging right above the table all the way along. So dope shit, bunch of TVs that you can whiteboard and draw on. My studio and office is right here. And then this will be dedicated podcast room, podcast table, LED wall. And I think we're gonna do that like the John Wick gun room. So,
Yo, dude.
yeah.
That's gonna be such a sick, for the backdrop, for
The whole
for the
room.
pod?
It's gonna
Oh
look
my
like the
God.
John Wick gun room.
Bro.
I gotta see how much money I get. This is a nice to have. I'm gonna get the core done first, but yes. And then, so these doors here, I have like shipping container doors. I cut off the front of an old rusty shipping container. So they'll be the getting into the media room. Then this is our lounge. And then, so like all cigar couches, big, like 6 TVs on the wall, video games, chairs, fridge, all that shit, whatever, like fun part.
Do you have offices above this too?
Yeah, all the way.
All the way across.
Yeah. So when you look at this will be like all seamless blue Euro glass because I worked a good deal. It's so expensive, but I got the brand deal. So instead of having like framed in shit, it's just pure glass, the whole thing. And then we'll have open to the roof ceiling with like cool XLEDs hanging from wires above all the offices. Yeah. And then each office will be able to, you guys go in, design it how you want. So paint, art, glass, decals on the front of it. We want it to be personalized to each company so it's their own brand.
And is it just one hallway across the whole thing and then the stairway's that way?
Stairway on that end.
And then wherever you walk across.
Stairway here, yeah.
That makes sense. That's sick.
And then see how that's notched out?
Yeah.
That's the cantilevered walkway. And then just a railing on it. And then Mark, my other partner, he does basketball courts for the NBA, so he's putting in a half-key black branded basketball court right here, which will have a stage that comes out because he's got a record label in Nashville. We'll have concerts, and the NBA and NHL guys will come here and throw their stuff after hours. And Post Malone, I'm working on it. These guys, this is all,
Out here, dude. That's
Oh, yeah.
amazing. They always shit on us when they come out here, dude. That's awesome, bro.
I'm in, and it looks like a post office with all the boxes and shit, but they're full of our hoodies, shirts, all that shit, couches in there. And then when you unlock one of the boxes and push it, the lock box is all open, and it's this.
All right.
Yeah.
Like a hidden room.
Yeah, this is all hidden in here. Like it just looks like an old post office and a warehouse for storage. And you come in and buy shirts and stuff, and then someone can unlock it. If you're a member, they can bring you in.
Wait, so are you an artist as well?
Yeah, come on, I'll show you.
art?
Street art, graffiti. So this door will come out. This will be the speakeasy door.
Let's go.
Yeah, this is the temp office here. This will all be like red brick walls with USPS. It'll say mail drop with like little carts. Like really sell it. Like people think it's a legit old post office that kind of got abandoned. And then I have a marketing.
Sick.
Isn't that dope?
Holy cow, dude.
It's from like the 90s. I bought it on eBay. I'll give you the company, but they make like Countach's. I've never seen one that big. I was like, give me that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all metal. And then I got like, this is where, once this is running, we're doing our shit. This is what I get like, I'm most excited about. Think of the funnest, craziest shit you can think of. Because everyone's like, well, flying a helicopter in doesn't apply to your business. I know you guys think it does. Because that content gets 3 million views. That applies to your business.
Yeah.
So like, bring it. The craziest shit, let's have some fun. Let's turn the views into real revenue for our businesses. Like, that's kind of the whole thing. Infrastructure, like this business literally encourages that. That makes this thing run faster. Where it's like totally non-traditional. You try to explain this to old guys, they're like, you guys are fucking around. I'm like, you don't get the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Power of the internet.
Power of the internet, baby. We just need the eyeballs.
Yeah.
Everyone thinks that like the thing I should do is like think of the smartest thing to say about my roofing tiles and get a real good hook and a song. And that'll be the best thing for my company. And that's marketing. Bro, there's 1,000 videos that I slip by every day that are like talking about some guy that I don't know. Who cares? The guy on helicopter that shows up the building, that dropped the Lambo in there, that did whatever, I am watching that. And that guy's dope. And I go right to his personal page and they follow us. 'Cause that's the thing. All our personal brands explode in here too. So it's not about the company page really. Personal pages. Because people, whenever I see something, I go right to their personal page. They know after thousands of videos, we know those guys are roofing guys. We know it's Happy Roofing. I can go right to his page from there. But I go through that, like Dev, he's our first like proof of concept. His personal page, he's the GC here. He has a smaller page, 70,000 views a month kind of thing. And I was like, here, let's just do the strategy real quick. Now that we got views on bricks, let's just cross post 2 posts or 3. 70,000 views to 450,000 in 3 days.
Jeez. No way.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
He's getting hundreds of followers, they're just following him. He's like, we have nothing. We don't have all the brands, we don't have all the shit, we just have holes.
Like just collaborating close with them or?
Yeah, because you get the traffic on this. This is the network. You guys all got TV shows. Put the TV show on the network. We expose it to everything. And it's just a high volume, super organic, authentic, the shit that people like, focused on us, our life, what we're doing individually and together, not on roofing tiles, not on videos that I make. No one cares. No, I don't talk about like the video I can make and the quality of it. It's like, yeah, you get videos. Yeah, we do all that. But I dig holes and I tell funny shit and I keep telling the story.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Keep going.
That's what it's
keep
about,
going.
man. Telling the story.
So that strategy of cross-posting, I do think, like, I already see it popping up already. People are mentioning it. The marketing guys, like brand houses, they're calling them content houses, brand house, content house, whatever. They're keen on it. They're like, it's all user-generated content now. Nobody's doing the corporate advertising anymore. It doesn't work. User-generated content, personable, authentic. That's what's working. And they're like, open a content house in your neighborhood. Provide that service to companies. Like, that's the thing. I'm like, oh, well, they're like 1,500 square feet. I saw the ad I saw was like 1,500 square foot content house. I'm like, how about 13,000? And we fucking send it on the brand house. So I think it will replace all the marketing agencies. Like,
So did you buy this in like a rundown building?
I lease it, and I'm working on a deal to be able to lease to buy. I've got to provide the value. Like, so the guy who owns this owns all of downtown.
What were they doing it before?
It was abandoned.
Really?
Oh yeah.
But before that, like what was it actually used for, you know?
It's been abandoned for a long
It'd
time.
be cool to figure out.
Yeah, it would be sick.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That'd be like part of the story.
For the story.
Sick, yeah.
It was like if you look on the outside, all the bottom, the steel around the bottom, that was all just tin that was peeled back. There's holes, you could walk right through the building, all the glass was smashed out, that was all gravel, there was garbage, the roof was leaking. When I first walked in here like 8 months ago, I was like, it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
And then eventually I'm just like, oh, fuck, this can be sick, let's just send it. And then they committed $1.5 million to all the outside stuff, and we worked a deal, and we're putting all the money on the inside. And
That's awesome.
yeah, they're fully, like, they're great. They're a partner, and we're gonna do a lot of marketing for them.
Yeah.
This Granary Live, you guys seen that out here? The big open grass area where they have concerts? It's huge.
No. Can you see
It's like a block over.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know about this yet, bro.
Granary. What is it called?
Granary Live? Yeah, like a lot of big names were there last summer. They have concerts, all this shit. They just said, can you come do our branding and marketing? We want you guys to do it. We saw your views, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. And they're like, you could do car shows in there. You can attract people. You could do whatever you want. I'm like,
Yeah.
so that's basically another 100,000 square foot outdoor field we have
Yeah.
to do whatever. So,
That's sick.
yeah. So let's go through here. But yeah, this is the art that I do. Hey?
I forgot a vest. I just noticed. I
So
didn't
you-
put the vest on.
This is going to be on the outside of the building, you think?
No, I'm gonna leave the outside looking like it is with just the post office, but a lot of this inside.
Wait, Brett, this is your stuff?
Yeah,
So the public will be able to come in to that.
Man's
right
locked
here.
in.
This part, yeah. This,
else that's doing this, so it's like so sick, man.
I love that, buddy. Yeah, I know. And what I'm most excited about is like the founding 14 is what I'm calling them. That's you guys. That's it. Like that. There's only one founding 14, and as we run this thing, I don't like. No one's gonna switch out. I don't think. Like I think that'll be the founding 14 forever. It's like I'll keep that office there all the time because that pays for itself times 100, and it's my favorite place. So we open more shit and we go bigger, 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 and like I can see in 5 years legitimately having 10 million viewers on whatever, and we got a big media company.
Yeah.
But the founding 14 are the only 14. Everybody else is great, but it's a client, right?
I love that.
Yeah.
Is this your first one?
Of these?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
I don't know nothing about it. Fuck all that. We figured it out.
that. Vision, bro. I love that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, how this came about is that I built big businesses before and hired media teams and did outside and hired marketing companies and spent like 50 grand a month on people, podcast studios, all my own shit like this. But I was doing it for myself and my own company.
Okay.
And so my own channel, my own videos, it just not enough it just never caught. It's really hard to grow.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's gotta be a way to fucking do this. Like, how do I do this without being cornball? And I'm like, oh, if someone has 1 million followers post me, I instantly get a shit ton of followers and all this. I'm like, association is the key here. We need to cross-brand a bunch of shit and put them all in one place. We do that,
People, yeah.
then it's gonna work. Yeah, and because we centralize it, the costs come way down, right? Economies of scale. So we have full media teams. We'll have 3 or 4 videographers, 4 or 5 editors, analytics people, back-end, service-based marketing companies doing a lot of the heavy lifting and posting and analyzing. And that's all covered in that cost. And it still makes this profitable because we're all paying for it, like the same media team.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Good. You gonna run your podcast here too?
Yeah. Yeah, we're definitely gonna shoot
Oh yeah.
a bunch of episodes here.
You should.
Backdrop's a lot cooler.
Brett, I'm impressed though. These things are sick, man.
Thank you, buddy. The Death of an Empire, Storm of the Dinosaur. So this, you guys know who Basquiat is, the artist?
No.
So he was with Warhol in the 90s and he did this is his style.
Oh, really?
And he was like super fast, it was all flowy. And he met Warhol because Warhol was at having dinner and he was in New York and he saw him. He's like, I'm an artist, I want to blah, blah, blah. And Warhol's like, yeah, go away.
That's class.
He went, so his stuff sells for like 130 million a piece now. But he went home,
Bruh.
painted like a 6-foot piece like this because he was super traumatized as a kid, and went and he just like that's how his release is. So he was not trying to fake. He's just really traumatized, and he's writing all his words in his brain, and he's scratching shit down, and everyone's like, "Oh, this guy's like something going on here." And it turned out this like really childish art that first people were like, "That's a 4-year-old's," but the whole point was he was just flowing. There's no like I'm trying to make it the skin tone's right. I'm trying to do. He was flowing, and that is like the essence of art, right? And so he'd knock out 40 pieces in a night. And he brought that back to Warhol. He saw him at dinner, said, "I'm gonna go do art," and came back with a wet piece before Warhol was done eating, and said, "Here." And Warhol's like, touches it, it's wet. He's like, "Did you just do this?" He's like, yeah. And he's like, "Okay, show me your thing." And then all of a sudden he became like, he's one of the biggest artists. He's dead now, but famous artist ever. And so I did it as a study. I'm like, I'm just gonna try and make a stupid fucking dinosaur that he drew and act like a kid and have fun. And it took 10 minutes. And it's honestly one of my favorite pieces.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah. So it's fun.
That's a cool story, man. The creativity and artist and flow. That's so amazing.
And that's the stuff I want to do here. Like, we're going to pull that in for sure. Like in evenings, we'll do team building shit where I'm like, we throw up 10 of those canvases. We'll explain the Basquiat thing and why there's no wrong. We just flow. And that translates to business. It translates to personal life. It's like, you can't make this wrong. Don't have the block. Like, just act. Just pour it out. And we'll see what happens. And then people get this thing and they're proud of it. And they're like, I'm done. I took action. I made a thing. And I love it. Yeah. And then you that's a thing that applies to business. It applies to our personal lives, right? So I want to do like shit like that in here, and then turn out pieces of art with people. They can take it home, or paint cars, get the Lambos in here and graffiti them up.
Oh yeah.
Wrap them and then draw them.
That's what I want to do with the Gallardo, bro.
Okay, deal.
Yeah, I want to freaking put a clear wrap on it and have you paint it.
Okay. Have you seen them where they get the white wrap and then they'll like put like shading with the cans on it, like a gray
so
or
it
something, and
looks
then
like
they
a
sketch?
cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks sick.
That's what I want to do.
Oh, dude, that's
I'll do that on your car.
Epic. Bro, we almost were able to drive it here today. It's like actually done. He's just putting on like some cosmetic pieces, putting the wheels on. He was supposed to be done at like 3 a.m. He said, yeah, I'll probably be here till 3 a.m. Went to the garage at 8 a.m. this morning, and he's still putting stuff on. And he's like, what time is it? And I was like, it's 8 a.m. He's like, oh, really? I'm like, dude, this guy's crazy. You're going to love him, dude. He's like a wizard mechanic.
Really?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Okay. Everything in this building is gonna be black. So the builder finished it, the landlord finished this in white. But this is all gonna be black, all stone, all concrete. Everything out there is black, everything black. This is Dev, by the way, our GC. He's also a member. So Sui, this is Dallas and his team. This is another member.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you, bro.
You guys,
Boys.
yeah, the boys, the Oos. Oh yeah, by the way, he's Samoan. So he told me I got the privilege of getting called Oos, which is only for Samoans, but I'm the Great White Oos.
The Great White Oos.
Love it. Great white oos.
It's my favorite thing ever.
Bro, thanks for getting this place built for us, man. It's looking good. We're making some good progress.
So if it looks like shit, bro, like you changed it.
No. It's on you. It's on you, bro.
That's all on me.
Yeah, no.
He's a
Excited to
beast.
see you guys in here, man. You
Yeah,
guys gonna
it's sick.
take care of the roof too? Is what I heard.
Yeah, dude, we
No,
got
another
you.
guy messaged me on that, so that's why I hit you on that. But these guys, I'd rather do it, honestly, if you want, if you do that.
Yeah, you can take care of it.
Let's do
The
it.
roofing company's badass, bro.
Thanks, bro.
I've seen you guys stuff, so it's badass.
Something that I probably you
appreciate
guys haven't heard, but they've heard a lot of times is for me, people, like when I'm explaining this earlier, they'd always ask like, well, how do you gonna pick all the companies so they're all related? And I'm like, I'm not. I don't care what you do. It's who, right? Who. Your business is great. That's what we do, but nobody gives a shit. I care about people with integrity, that have alignment, that are building a business, that are creators, and that understand this is the media side that we want to grow. I don't have to, if you are a guy that owns a business that doesn't align with one of those things, it's just a no. Hard no. We're going to protect this community because we are all comfortable in here that no matter what, no one's fucking around. Nobody will screw us. Nobody does shit behind our back. No one talks anything. Super open, super candid. We can have good discussions, hard discussions, fast. And we got all that support. Nothing fails. You guys could have the worst month you ever had in 6 months. And you're like, shit, I need a few more clients, or someone, I need this. I need some support on banking. I need a lawyer. I need that. Within here, we'll pull it together within 30 minutes. Jump on it, get it done. So we need people that like the Great White Ooses.
Yeah.
We're all ooses. But yeah, so this kind of gets the vibe of what we're going for once we paint everything black. We're gonna switch all these lights out for like hanging LED. This will be concrete in here.
Good to meet you, bro.
I had like the grandma white sinks individual in here, and they were putting it all in when I signed the lease. And I was like, no, stop. That Saturday, he's like, okay, well, you got 1 day to go pick stuff. And so I just ran to whatever store, saw this, and I'm like, this is real granite that looks like forged carbon.
Yeah, this is sick, dude.
Yeah, I was like, dude, so all the bathrooms we've changed out to slate tile, and we're gonna brand each bathroom, like a Warhol, a Basquiat, or whatever, so different artists, and then we'll cover the walls in there with their art. So each bathroom will have a different thing. We're gonna put a shower in here. So hopefully, what I like is in the back to put a shipping container and some train cars, and then have artists come blast them and do all that, and then eventually put like Airbnb kind of things in the train cars so that our people that fly in to make content, or our guests or customers, can stay there and just kind of hang out, and then pave that. And I'd love a burn yard. I got to buy the building if that happens first, and then pave it, so we can really screw around.
Oh my
So
gosh.
just doing donuts and shit.
Yeah, and then I showed Josh yesterday, they make these like shipping container gyms. So we could throw a container out there and just open the front door, and it's got all the weights and all the shit, and then a sauna and cold plunge in the back. In the back, yeah.
Oh, okay. Jeez.
So we got plans. We got to get the core shit first. Yeah, car dealership, and he bought one of those turntables, and he had all his own lighting, and he wanted the turntable, and he just was like, this was come with it, and he's like, do you want this? And I was like, he sent me a picture.
Is it Richie?
No, his name's James. But he called me and he sent me a picture of this thing, and it looked like it was like 8 or 10, 6 feet. I was like, oh, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, well, we could probably hang it in the warehouse. That'd be sweet for the cars. We show up to take it down, just Josh and I. It's like 20 feet up, and I'm like, oh shit. Yeah,
That's big.
yeah, like dang. We got it. So we took it down. We manhandled this thing with little come-alongs and pulleys and ropes, but yeah, we got it. So.
I'm like nervous for it right now during construction. I'm like, cover this thing up, man.
They're being pretty careful.
Are you guys gonna get a rotating floor too, or no?
No, we'll keep this open because we want to be able to, so the kind of way the flow will work is that door is going to be for the car lifts moving in and out. And then this one can be if we want to pull stuff in, like our cars, and shoot it. Yeah. And then we have, this is going to be a common area with like a big long table so we can all co-work, chairs, couches, the basketball court. This will be open. And then we'll have chairs like we do with the podcast here, so that, like right here, so that we can pull our cars behind it, or whatever we want, and every podcast we can switch it up. Like you could put the Garda behind it and sit there. You could bring your M3 in and put it behind. Like we want the supercars with all the pillar lightings with your car behind it or whatever, right? So we want this open to be moving in and out for different shoots. And then everything in here will have like, there'll be a camera set up in front of the cars. It's essentially a set. So that's background. Media room set, lounge room set. All the offices will have cameras. So if you have meetings and stuff in there, you can just hit record. There'll be a NAS server in this building that's like 10 terabyte NAS server. All the video footage and everything goes there. It'll be all categorized. We're gonna set up the back end so that these guys know. Editing team just gets on it. You tell us we want that meeting, grab all that stuff, just edit it, pop it, post it. It'll be out within hours. Yeah.
That's so sick.
100%. And then big streaming stuff. So we're gonna have this building streamed 24/7.
Have you seen that before though?
What?
Like with the storage and everything, when you're filming everything, like has that ever been offered, or is this something that just came to your mind?
He is like, I need all this here, and I don't know the technical aspects, but I was like, this is what I want, and I want the editing team with a structured, because my last company was a software company for oil and gas where we manage like Exxon and all there, so I have experience with data structure and know the value if you have structured databases and schemas and all that. This is a lot of value in all the content coming out of here. We want it saved, and we want it organized so that we can crank stuff out fast. So a central NAS server with editing team and the right buckets all defined, like this is Happi, this is this, this is this, this is their YouTube, these are their channels, this is where it goes, these are the type of content, you guys pick your color grading, pick your LUT, pick this, and it's all set. And then once we go, the team knows your shit's just coming in, and they just grab, they learn what you guys like for your reels, like what's your style, and they just grab it and pop and grab it and pop and just keep going. And then, right? And then the analytics team on the back end watches and says, strategy, storylines, cross-posting, they're watching all the numbers and they're like, let's A/B test these, test that, and I'm gonna run those guys. I'm like, optimize, 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 crank. So not like, I was coming around to fuck around. Yeah. Like, no, we're putting a real strategy behind this to get 100 million, like 18 months. Yeah. It's epic.
I love it.
Yeah. So I think the streaming, we gotta figure that out too, but that'll be dope. Have this on Twitch, like the whole building live streamed, 5 or 6 cameras, because Twitch people make insane money. The more money we can bring in for the building, the more money we have to do more shit for whatever we want.
100%.
If you're thinking about like just constantly streaming, just having it always be live, that'd be sick.
Yeah, people watch the weirdest shit, man. Right?
No, they do. It's crazy.
You got to. That was my biggest thing. I had to get over that hump that like nobody's gonna want to watch something I'm filming. I'm like, I watch people doing the dumbest shit all day long. I'm like, this guy did put that turtle in that pipe. He's gonna do it. 20 minutes later, I'm like, I gotta get back to work. So I'm like, I'm not that boring. This will be fucking pretty dope. People will watch all this.
Yeah, 100%, dude.
I've seen guys making burritos, teaching people Spanish that are getting millions of views. You know what I mean?
That's it.
Just sliding the burrito, talking about Spanish, like
It's crazy.
they're regular jobs that people want to watch. So yeah, it's perfect. Yeah.
And I think like what I really care about is sitting down while we do all this throughout the whole thing. You guys, man, where'd you come from? What do you do? What's your background? Who's your family? What do you love? What's all this? It's the people. The people are gonna know the names, like the characters. It's like this is basically an TV show like The Office. The team's job is to develop the characters, find the storylines. We'll have a guy from like your dude, Dallin, could be writing the storylines for all this. As he sees all the characters, he's got a brain like that. He's like, these two should go because they got an event. I'm gonna send McHenry with him, and then we'll get that storyline and we'll do this. And if Dallin's doing that, that's like another layer of like strategy put in to authentic shit to make it more, like even more cohesive. Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Sick.
So awesome seeing it all come together. I remember the first time we came to this building when it was like literally not one thing done yet. And you were just like telling me the vision, and I was like, bro, please just do this, pull this off, because this is gonna be so sick.
I'm forever in debt. You guys are Dallas and all this. Like there's one or two other guys that it takes that, like another crazy person, but has the vision to be able to understand. And it's like way early. Like Dev, I met him a year and a half ago and I'm like, I'm gonna do this. He's like, cool, I'm in. And then for 9 months, for a week, we just met and talked shit and I had no idea what's going on for 6 months. And then it's a building and then it's this. And now Dev's biggest project.
Yeah.
Right now his company's popping off. And now it happens that way for a reason, but I am hyper loyal. So forever in debt to you guys and Dev. Like my job once this is up, your guys and the members, companies, I'm the promoter, I'm an extra sales guy, I'm an extra connector. That's what I do.
It's awesome.
Without the crazy people, bro,
I'm another crazy person.
yeah, you're just out here being a crazy person. Once there's a few crazy people, you become kind of geniuses.
There you go.
Yeah. What do you guys, any questions? You guys like,
Dude, I'm hyped. This is awesome, man. I'm just grateful for the opportunity. Dallas has been like just an awesome boss, man. Like, every time we're doing something, it's always bigger and better, bro. So this is just incredible. So sick.
I love it.
This is what we've been holding out at the Maverick meetings for.
Oh yeah, Josh has to go film that, by the way. We're gonna go do the Maverick and go see it because that's part of the storyline. We got to start the origin story.
Yeah, we gotta start with the beginning then, bro. We were meeting in the basement of his house. That was like
It's the OG spot.
man.
You should. That'd be such a sick.
The Happy House.
And then going to the Maverick. Like,
Yeah, we kind of downgraded for a second. Think about it.
Yeah.
From at least being in a building and then sitting outside on a picnic table.
It was like more
with
convenient
five
location-wise.
workers smoking right behind you.
it's true, dude.
Dude, but that's it. That's like, if that doesn't tell you why we met and why we're aligned, I'm walking around in a homeless, abandoned, full of garbage building being like, look at this is gonna be. Everybody's like, okay,
Vision.
good luck. And you guys are building a multi-million-dollar roofing company on an outside picnic table with the Maverick employees smoking behind you. That's crazy. People are like, that's not business. I'm like, I promise you it is.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Are you living out here now?
Yeah, like 5 minutes away. Yeah, bro, I'm here. This is it. Like I literally, the best part, why I know I'm on track with this, it is what I would be doing if I had 30, 80, $100 million. I'd just have maybe a nicer car and a bigger house, but this is where I'd be. Where else am I going? This is it. Fuck, I'm gonna be here every day. I don't want to leave, man. I'm here at night till fucking 10 o'clock, just the dream.
Here all the time. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's dope, dude. How can we help?
You're doing
What do
it.
we do?
That's it.
Okay.
Be you, we're here. Members going in, we just do your shit, be you. We'll fucking film it, we'll put it out there, that's how we help. Be real. And personal brands is a cool thing, so keep that in the back pocket. We'll get all this stood up, we're gonna focus on the core shit, but personal brands, once you start to get all this visibility on your shit, it'll be tens and hundreds of thousands in a year or two on your personal shit, which do or don't do anything with it, but if you ever had a passion project or something you really love, I wanted to do this little thing that I don't want to spend all the time setting up a business, you have distribution. So I'm gonna make some t-shirts, or I wanna make a hoodie, great, do it, we'll pop it.
Dude, that's sick.
Right, and I'm gonna have for me, like my art and clothes and all that, I'm gonna have a person that builds funnels professionally. So the funnel building for our companies will be built, that'll be added. And then personal stuff, like, just, that's not core, but just whatever, bro. That's what the retail's there for. It's not just my shit. We'll put bricks, X, Happi, drop a shirt with some cool shit on it, because something that we did. You know, it's like, print that on a shirt, drop it, drop 100, close the website, Supreme model, right? Build the brand. Love it. So.
Epic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate it big time, bro. Thanks
Same.
for taking the time to show us around and meet the team.
Yeah, it's
guys.
super humbling to have you guys come in. I told my girlfriend today, she's like, what's going on? I'm like, one of my members is bringing their guys to come have a meeting. She's like, in the empty warehouse? I'm like, yeah. It's like, did you ask them? I'm like, no, they want to be there. I'm like, this is why I love this so much. They're so pumped. They're coming down, and it's like, she's like, that's really amazing. I'm like, I know. So I'm forever in debt for you guys doing this. The early guys are the ones that makes everything. Everyone will come around later, and that's great, and we love it. But you guys, forever in debt. So, hell yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Love it, bro. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff.
Same. And dude, bring that fucking M3 by. I love that car.
Everyone's favorite.
Same. Yeah,
It's
we'll
gonna
come.
look sick on this light.
Yeah, get the Wizard, bro. When the gyro is ready, just bring all three down, shoot all three,
Yes.
put them together, individual. We can go film some rollers. He's video and photography, and it's so sick.
You know, those two colors together, the
Yeah.
vibrant greens.
Yeah.
They're just like polar opposite vibrant.
Yeah.
And want to know my favorite part? And until this place is full, like when the first ones are in and we're the first guys in here working, till it's all completely full, we just drive our cars into our office.
Yeah.
Legit. So when you get here every morning, you just drive your cars in, fucking get out, walk in your office. I pull my Escalade in here every day.
Yeah. It's gonna be so sick.
Yeah, vin,
Bro.
just fucking menaces.
Yeah.
People be like, I'm working. Like, shut up, nerd. Pulling the Lambo in here.
Yeah, I'm planning on for sure keeping some cars here, bro. Like, it's epic. Just having it here, like, then it's like, it's way more useful here than sitting in our garage, honestly. You know what I mean? Like, we're not creating content every day at scale for a bunch of people, but it's just like, we can add a Lambo, an M3, and a C8. That's a decent little lineup. you know
Hell
what
yeah.
I mean? Like,
Hell yeah.
that's a
And the
decent
cool thing
little
with this
lineup.
is too, is that we have so much value to just go approach people that we would think are cool that we want to know,
Yeah.
that have those cars. We're like, guys that, why am I talking to you kind of guys usually.
Yeah.
Got an F40, they got a huge collection. When they see this, I'll be like, why don't you just bring one car and be part of the club? Bring it down, then we meet them, and then you get to be friends with all these people, and now you're car club, like you're fulfilling a lot of different parts of your life rather than while you're growing your business.
It's value stacked so well, bro. Like, it's so efficient to be able to get that much value, and like each component is so intentional and so in alignment with the type of stuff that I'm into that it's just like, it's actually insane. This literally feels like a dream. Like, this is insane. This is insane.
Fantasy
what you're
factory.
creating is
Dude, I appreciate it so much.
so sick, dude. I'm so freaking hyped to be part of this space and like roll with this. You know what I mean? Like, this is really
Well,
cool.
and I don't hate having a guy that wants to wingsuit out of a helicopter to the building. I'll tell you that for free. I'm
Dude,
like,
I can't wait.
you're just gonna text me and be like, dude, everyone's gonna be like, don't die, we need you. I'm like, I'll die when I die. Dallas and I got something to do. My big thing
Yeah.
is, I want to go base jump with you, with like whatever minimal experience you have, just the
We could set it
craziness.
up.
Be
I was
like,
already thinking, I was
I'll
like,
pull
man.
your shit, but you gotta send it. I'm like, hey, fuck, I don't know what I'm
down.
doing, but I'll go.
Yeah.
I don't know why I kind of fucked up on that. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but Dallas will pull my shit. I'm just gonna run.
I got you, bro.
Yeah.
We'll get you prepped up for that.
I talked to Haley, so my girl too, like about jumping and getting like certified, like so we can jump on our own. And I watched those TikTok videos where those guys go up on hot air balloons
Yep.
and like slide off them and just
Oh, dude,
Fall.
balloons are, there's nothing better. There's nothing better than a balloon
You've
jump.
done that?
Yeah.
Sick.
It's just like nothing. With an airplane and with a helicopter, it's so loud and windy.
yeah.
But like with the balloon, it's like you're just standing here like this. And it's just a totally different feeling of dropping into like nothing. You know what I mean? It's just,
Are you
yeah.
certified? To jump by yourself?
No.
He did a paragliding course.
Really?
Yeah, paraglide, but not.
I don't know. That's sick.
And so what are your guys' roles within the company? Titles and roles.
I sell and I do the trainings.
Okay.
That is.
I'm project manager.
PM.
PM.
So these guys can bring in $2 million each.
Probably more, to be honest.
That's what I'm talking. That's what the fucking.
Especially
That's that
these
big
two.
dick energy we want around here. I'm like $2 million from one guy. He's like, oh, in my sleep. That's a Brick's attitude.
Right there. I'm like,
That's my favorite running joke, by the way. When we all talk shit up, get out of our Lambos, we're like 2 in my sleep. And I'm the most humblest, in case you didn't know. Favorite
One of my
joke.
best
yeah.
traits.
Yeah.
Super humble.
But yeah, this is like, and what we can do, like my big thing here too is like I did a lot of 250 employees at my last company and all this. We did a lot of fucking bruises learning that shit about structure and org charts and how to do sales teams and run this. And my sales was my main thing, right? Like raising the money, 50 million for that company was 1,000 sales meetings to get people to give me cash. That's a hard sale. And so then selling the system to Exxon and those guys, which is a commitment of 1 to 2 million a month per pad times 10 pads. Got to close that sale. It's like a 12-month cycle with executives, with mid-range, with field guys. They got to use it. These guys got to approve the budget. So all that complexity of sales, and that's like, I can sit with you guys, brainstorm, like work on this, help, whatever I can do. Any of that knowledge I can put in, that's what we want to do, is get like, yeah. Because the other side of getting a lot of visibility is we get a lot of more business, properly structuring to not break once you really hit scale, like you guys are already scaling. Once it starts to jump, infrastructure and that making sure that's tight is critical so it doesn't, which happens. People think like more money, we're good. Oh no. I had a bunch of like, it goes in peak like steps, and I had a couple moments in Cold War where we were making so much money, it was crazy, and hiring people, and the infrastructure got so big, and then we screwed some big thing up or something, and then a bunch of revenue fell off at the same time when I was running a tight margin, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, shit, we're really close to being bankrupt with 100 employees, right? It's like, pull it out. So smoothing those out as you go is critical. Yeah.
That's good advice.
There's lots, baby. And we'll have like, not just me, I learn a lot from you guys. Mark from ADP Lemco, he runs he does huge numbers. He's a partner. He'll be here all the time. McHenry runs restaurants and all them.
Do you know McCormick?
Martin McCormick?
Yeah.
President?
Yeah.
You know Mark? Yeah, so he's partner in this. He owns 5%. Yeah. We're pulling a dream team in here. It's not like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna stack value. Yeah. That's what I like. Everyone's like, kind of like a WeWork. I'm like, I mean, we have offices, but kind of like
other things.
Yeah, more like a private dream team with a in-house media for us that runs 24/7. Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be epic.
Cool
Okay.
stuff.
I
When's it gonna
appreciate
be done?
2 months we'll be fully done, but like within a month, this will all be like, you'll see this goes fast. So we'll have people in here. We're running media, podcasts. Like once they're done the installation here, which will be another week, and this floor's up, we're doing podcasts consistently. I'm getting the outside clients signed up. I'm putting out contracts within a week, all this shit. So we're gonna be running media operations for outside and all this. So you guys, when you wanna come in, I'm gonna get a big long table, 1 week, 1 meeting a month or whatever. We'll start filming, we'll get your name out, see the progress, but full offices ready to be full-time, it'll be April 1. So whenever you guys want, it's on you. It's gonna be open.
Yeah. Whenever we want to get going in here, get some content going. It's definitely good timing for scaling up on the sales team a little bit. It's gonna make it a lot easier to get 10 more guys in. So that's kind of where we're at. Is we're like 10 more setters, 10 more good door knockers, like young guys who want an opportunity, want to learn about making money and like construction and be around a good team. That's what we're looking for right now. And I think this and the branding that comes with this helps us get there a lot faster and more automated, like passively.
Yes. Like, and a big thing from my cold bore brain over is like being able to just run your business 98% of the time and not think about marketing and branding and content and all that stuff. And building is here, events here. We want to throw an event. Our guys, it's organized. They just tell us, get it done. We'll send out. Eventually, we'll have the infrastructure so that when our clients.